Before you buy a home in Durham, North Carolina, stop. Durham, North Carolina is one of the fastest growing cities in the Southeast. People are moving here every single week for tech jobs, world-class healthcare, and a culture that rivals much bigger cities. But here's the thing. Before you buy a home in Durham, there are 5 things you need to know. In this guide, I'm going to break down the Durham housing market, the neighborhoods, the hidden costs most buyers miss, and the common mistakes that could cost you thousands. If you're planning on moving to Durham or even just considering it, you'll want to stick around. I'm Phil Slezak, one of the first AI certified agents in North Carolina. I've helped hundreds of buyers across the triangle, from Cary to Apex, Holly Springs to Pittsboro, and I know how to help you buy smart in Durham. Let's get started. Durham, North Carolina is one of the fastest growing cities in the state, and for good reason. Every single week, more buyers are moving here from places like New York, California, and Florida. Why? Jobs, healthcare, universities, and lifestyle. Let's talk numbers. The median home price in Durham is still lower than Cary or Chapel Hill, but it's been climbing steadily year after year. Appreciation is strong and competition is heating up. If you're buying in Durham, you're not just buying a home, you're stepping into one of the hottest real estate markets in North Carolina. Here's how it stacks up. Raleigh is bigger and busier, Cary is more suburban and polished, and Chapel Hill is wrapped around UNC. Durham, it's the perfect middle ground, more affordable than Cary or Chapel Hill, but still packed with opportunity. And here's the real magnet. Durham is home to Duke University, Duke Hospital, and North Carolina Central University. That means world-class healthcare, research, and education right in your backyard. Add in jobs at Research Triangle Park and a culture scene that punches way above its weight, and you see why so many out-of-state buyers choose Durham. The key takeaway: Durham offers more affordability than Cary or Chapel Hill, but demand is strong and only getting stronger. If you're even thinking about buying a home in Durham, stay with me, because what I'm about to share next could save you thousands of dollars. When it comes to buying a home in Durham, North Carolina, location isn't just important, it's everything. I've seen buyers fall in love with a house, only to realize later it's in the wrong spot for their lifestyle. Don't make that mistake. Here's the breakdown. North Durham gives you bigger lots, more space, and a quieter, almost country feel. If you want land or privacy, this is where you look. Neighborhoods like Treyburn with its golf course community or Black Horse Run if you have horses make North Durham unique. South Durham is all about convenience. You're close to Research Triangle Park with quick access to Duke University and Duke Hospital, a huge advantage if you work in tech, research, or healthcare. Popular neighborhoods here include Brightleaf at the park near all the action, Crowsdale with its golf course lifestyle, and Hope Valley, one of Durham's most established and desirable golf communities. Then you've got Downtown Durham. This is where the energy is. Brightleaf Square is packed with restaurants, shops, and nightlife. You've got the Durham Bulls Stadium, a summer tradition, and the Durham Performing Arts Center, DPAC, one of the top venues in the Southeast for concerts and shows. And don't overlook East and Central Durham, home to North Carolina Central University, another anchor institution shaping the city's growth and community. Quick story, one of my clients almost bought in North Durham because they loved the space, but when they factored in their daily commute to Duke Hospital, it would have added 40 minutes each way. We shifted them to South Durham, and that decision saved them 5 hours every week. The key takeaway: don't just shop for the house, shop for the lifestyle. In Durham, your area determines your commute, your costs, and your daily happiness. Up next, I'll break down the hidden costs of buying in Durham, things most buyers don't think about until it's too late. Text Durham Must Know to 919-607-48844, and I'll send you my What You Need to Know Before Buying a Home in Durham guide. When most people shop for a home in Durham, North Carolina, they focus only on the price tag. Big mistake, because the list price, that's just the start. Here's what actually impacts your budget. First, property taxes. Durham County taxes are different from Orange County, And living closer to downtown or near campuses like Duke University or NCCU can mean higher values and higher bills. Second, HOA fees. New South Durham neighborhoods with pools, gyms, and trails look incredible, but that lifestyle comes with monthly dues, sometimes $200 to $300 on top of your mortgage. Third, insurance. Older homes near Brightleaf Square or the historic downtown area can be more expensive to insure. Age, wiring, or even just the location can raise your premium compared to newer builds in South Durham. Fourth, utilities. With Duke Energy and city services, costs vary. Bigger homes in North Durham with more land often mean higher heating and cooling bills, while condos near Durham Bulls Stadium or Brightleaf may include some utilities rolled into HOA fees. Here's the point. Buyers often budget for the mortgage but forget these extras. I've seen deals fall apart because the real cost of living in Durham wasn't clear up front. My advice? Run the numbers before you fall in love with a property. In the next scene, I'll break down new construction versus resale homes in Durham and how that one choice can make or cost you thousands. Quick pause. If you're serious about buying a home in Durham, North Carolina, don't do it blind. I've developed neighborhoods here. I know resale and the new construction process inside out, and I back every client with my buyer home guarantee. Click the link below to schedule a private Zoom call or text me at 919-607-4844 to start your Durham buyer strategy today. Now let's get back to the video. When you're buying a home in Durham, North Carolina, one of the biggest decisions you'll face is this: new construction or resale. Let's break it down. With new construction, builders are competing for buyers right now. That means incentives. Things like closing cost credits, upgrades, or even rate buydowns. Popular new neighborhoods include 751 South, a mixed-use community with shops and dining, Sweetbriar, which is bringing modern designs and family-friendly layouts, and the courtyards at Oak Grove, perfect if you're looking for low-maintenance, single-level living. These homes are brand new, turnkey, and loaded with perks. But the key is knowing which builders are offering the best deals. Many don't list on the MLS, so you need an agent who's connected. On the other hand, resale homes can give you more character, bigger yards, and established neighborhoods. Think Brightleaf at the Park, Hope Valley Farms, South Point, or Woodcroft. These areas have mature trees, community amenities, and great locations, but the catch? You'll need to budget for updates. An older roof or HVAC can cost thousands. And then there's the luxury resale market. Communities like Culvert Farms, Crowsdale, and Treyburn deliver large custom homes, golf course views, and incredible amenities. If you want high-end living in Durham, this is where you look. So, which is better? If you want brand new and incentives, new construction is the play. If you want location, character, and established communities, resale could win. The bottom line, don't just compare prices. Compare total costs, lifestyle, and long-term value. Coming up, I'll show you why inspections and North Carolina's unique due diligence process can literally save you from a six-figure mistake. Here's something every buyer in Durham, North Carolina needs to understand: due diligence. North Carolina is different from many states, and if you don't know the process, it could cost you thousands. Here's how it works. When you make an offer, you pay a due diligence fee. This is non-refundable, and it gives you the right to fully investigate the home, order inspections, appraisals, negotiate repairs. If you walk away, the seller keeps the fee. Now let's talk inspections. Don't skip them, ever. Even on new construction, I've seen brand new homes with missed punch list items like grading issues or HVAC problems. Inspections catch those. On the resale side, older neighborhoods like Hope Valley Farms or Woodcroft can have hidden surprises: aging roofs, outdated plumbing, or even foundation settling. One client of mine almost bought in South Point until inspections revealed a $15,000 structural issue. Thanks to due diligence, they walked away with only a small fee lost, saving themselves a financial disaster. Even luxury homes in places like Crowsdale or Treyburn aren't immune. Custom builds can hide expensive problems behind pretty finishes, so it pays to dig deep. The key takeaway? In Durham, due diligence and inspections are your insurance policy. That small fee up front could save you tens of thousands later. Next, I'll explain why having the right agent, someone who knows both Durham's new construction and resale market inside and out, makes all the difference. Here's the truth. Buying a home in Durham, North Carolina is competitive. If you try to do this alone, or worse, with the wrong agent, you could miss out on deals, overpay, or buy the wrong house altogether. So why does the right agent matter? Because it's not just about unlocking doors. A great agent knows the market street by street. They know which builders in 751 South or Sweetbriar are offering hidden incentives, which resale homes in Hope Valley Farms, Woodcroft, or South Point are overpriced, and which luxury communities like Culvard Farms, Crowsdale, or Treyburn are delivering true long-term value. And here's what sets me apart. I'm one of the first AI certified agents in North Carolina. I use data and technology to find hidden opportunities, run cost analysis, and negotiate smarter. On top of that, I've personally developed 2 neighborhoods from the ground up. I know the entire new construction process inside and out, and I can spot problems or opportunities most agents miss. And then there's my exclusive buyer home guarantee. If you buy with me and it's not the right fit, I'll help you sell it and apply my commission to your next home. That way, you never feel stuck. Want to know exactly why you should work with me? Text YPhil to 919-607-4844 and I'll send you my guide. Keep more money in your pocket. Bottom line, don't gamble on Durham's market. Work with someone who's built neighborhoods, knows the builders, understands resale, and guarantees your success. All right, let's wrap this up. If you're thinking about buying a home in Durham, North Carolina, here's what you need to remember. 1. Durham is one of the fastest growing cities in the Southeast. The market is hot, prices are climbing, and demand isn't slowing down. 2. Location matters. North Durham, South Durham, Downtown, and East Durham all offer completely different lifestyles. 3. Budget for more than just the price tag. Taxes, HOAs, insurance, and utilities can change your monthly costs fast. 4. Decide between new construction and resale. Durham has incredible options, from 751 South and Sweetbriar to Brightleaf at the Park, South Point, and Hope Valley Farms. 5. Protect yourself with inspections and due diligence. That one step could save you tens of thousands. And 6. Work with the right agent. Someone who's built neighborhoods, knows Durham inside and out, and backs it all up with my buyer home guarantee. Here's your next step. Text Durham Must Know to 919-607-4844, and I'll send you my free guide, What You Need to Know Before Buying a Home in Durham. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What neighborhood in Durham catches your interest, or are you waiting for the market to change? If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon, because that helps YouTube show this to more people who are looking for homes in Durham. And don't miss my next video, How to Know When It's the Right Time to Sell and Move to Raleigh. I'm Phil Slezak, your AI certified agent. I'm here to help you find your next home. Phil Slezak Real Estate is brokered by LPT Realty,